There is a mythological concept at the heart of technological progress, the digital seventh day. It is the ultimate end state of creation, where a system is so perfectly designed that it runs itself, allowing humanity to finally rest. But look at the devices in your home right now, and you'll realize we aren't resting, we are constantly managing. If you buy a smart plug designed for Apple Home, it ignores your Google Assistant. We are trapped inside competing ecosystems and vendor lock-in, acting as manual switchboards to make supposedly smart devices function together. Buying another consumer gadget doesn't solve this. To achieve true ambient automation, we need an invisible, foundational structure connecting these isolated devices. Reaching this level of autonomy requires a 4-layer architecture: sensing, transport, processing, and application, all designed to systematically remove the human from the loop. The architecture starts here, at layer 1, the sensing layer. Think of these as digital nerve endings planted directly into our physical environment. A 3D accelerometer tracks the exact velocity of a runner's stride. An SpO2 monitor constantly measures blood oxygen levels. They harvest raw physical data, continuously, without anyone pressing a button. But capturing that data creates an immediate engineering problem. You have to transport this information out of a tiny, battery-powered physical object and into a digital network. If transmission takes too much power, the device dies in hours. Engineers solve this power drain at layer 2, connectivity. They use highly specialized network protocols tailored to the exact environment the device lives in. A smartwatch uses Bluetooth Low Energy, a protocol meant for short, rapid pulses to a phone right in your pocket. But a soil monitor out in a massive farm uses LoRaWAN, a low-power protocol that sends tiny packets of data over slow waves across thousands of acres. We can capture a pulse and we can beam it across a farm, but raw sensation is utterly useless unless there is a brain ready to interpret it. Layer 3 handles processing, and increasingly that processing doesn't happen in a distant server farm. It happens right at the boundaries of the network, using a method called fog computing. Sending data all the way up to the cloud and waiting for a response takes time. By processing the information locally at the edge, the system bypasses the cloud entirely. In a scenario like an autonomous vehicle braking for an obstacle, cutting out that round-trip latency saves lives. Even with instant processing, there is a lingering bottleneck. Historically, a sensor made by Google might detect an event, but a lock built by Apple wouldn't understand the command. To break down these language barriers, the industry uses middleware, specifically an open-source standard called Matter. It acts as a universal translator, forcing competing tech ecosystems to communicate seamlessly, which triggers layer 4, the application. The translated data instructs the system to physically act. The valve shuts off, the door locks. Sense, transport, process, act. This continuous, invisible loop takes an inert piece of plastic and turns it into a fully autonomous system. But handing over control to a digital nervous system introduces a severe risk. When you centralize control, you create single points of catastrophic failure. If a firmware vulnerability is left unpatched on a smart bulb, an attacker can breach the network and expose every connected device. In healthcare IoT, the stakes are life and death. Compromised devices expose protected health information and manipulate real-time medical outcomes. A self-running world is highly convenient, but that convenience cannot invite a total system collapse. Total automation demands ironclad data encryption and strict audit logs to protect the network. When those security measures are locked in and all 4 layers operate in protected harmony, the true potential of the network reveals itself. In its ultimate state, the technology effectively disappears from our daily awareness. You don't open apps, you don't flip switches. The environment simply responds. We are no longer interacting with computers as isolated tools sitting on desks. We are living inside a breathing, intelligent ecosystem. This invisible infrastructure fulfills the digital Day 7 promise. By automating the sense, process, act loop through secured, unified standards, the system absorbs the labor of modern life so we can finally inhabit it.